On November 5th, 2021, Radiohead released Kid A Mnesia, an album that merges two albums into one mega album. Those two albums being Kid A, released on the 2nd of October 2000, and Amnesiac, released on the 30th of May 2001. I'll be going over my top 3 on both albums, giving my rating for both. Some of the footage you see will be from the game Kid A Mnesia Exhibition, a game made in collaboration with Epic Games and Radiohead. It is free on PC, Mac, and PS5. So now let's get into these two albums. We start with Kid A. My favorite track is How to Disappear Completely. The lyrics address themes of escape, social alienation, the search for peace, emotional turmoil, and disassociation, which is sometimes used as a way to deal with stress or trauma. This is one of the earliest written songs for Kid A and was written by Tom York during the tour for OK Computer. I like this song for its strings and electronic sound. My second favorite track is Motion Picture Soundtrack. This track is placed at the end of the exhibition. It's a nice send-off in my opinion. The track was originally written the same day as Creep, and what could be one of the most depressing and bittersweet songs of all time. Tom York muses over lost love and deep sadness, and the song uses a haunting organ to set up the drug-induced in coma imagery that harkens to a beautiful suicide for love and death. The implementation of a despairing angelic arpeggio harp in the parallel lyrics that all help to summarize the song, as Tom sings painfully, "I will see you in the next life." I like this song for its organs, and Tom's vocals on the song is immaculate. My favorite track is the national anthem. York said Radiohead tried to convey feelings of angry people trapped in a lift or traffic. The track features a horn section, and it sounds chaotic, but I guess that's how I wanted it to be. I like this track for its horns and vocals. I rate this album a 10 out of 10. It's my favorite Radiohead album, and it has no bad tracks in my opinion. Now, let's get into Amnesiac. Now we're in Amnesiac, which is a fantastic album. Also, my favorite track is Pyramid Song. Pyramid Song was inspired by the song Freedom by the jazz musician Charles Mingus, and released on the 1962 album Complete Town Hall Concert. One version of Pyramid Song included similar hand claps, but York was unhappy with the sound and erased them. The lyrics were inspired by the exhibition of an ancient Egyptian underworld at Art York attended while Radiohead was recording in Copenhagen. And ideas of a cynical time found in Buddhism and discussed by Stephen Hawking. I like this song for its drums and electronic sound. My second favorite track is used in Whose Army. The song reflected Tom York's disillusionment with the Tony Blair Labour government. He told Mojo magazine, quote, "The song ultimately is about someone who is elected into power by people and then who blatantly portrays them just like Blair did." I like this song for its drums and meaning. My favorite track is Life in a Glasshouse. Now, I don't have any footage for this, so bear with me. But we actually have a source for some inspiration for the lyrics, which is from his live journal page in 2001. On, quote, "Life in a Glasshouse, I'm desperate for people to understand all the words because they're really important." It began after I read this interview with the wife of a very famous actor who the tab was completely hounded for free months like dogs. She got the copies of the papers with her picture, and she posted them all over the house, all over the windows, all over the cameras that were outside her lawn, only had the only images of the photograph. I thought this was brilliant, and that's where the song really started from. It was just really a sad, awful story about her desperately trying to cope while he's all filming. And the only reason she was being hounded was because it was rumored that he was having an affair with his leading actress. I just thought nobody deserves this, especially when you're from a completely innocent party. From there, it developed a complete rant about tabloid journalism, destroying people at will, lying to people about the stake and watching them burn. Activity that seems to be particularly rife in this country, end quote. I like the song for its jazz elements and vocals. I rate this album an 8 out of 10, which is not bad, but it's good, but it has some drawbacks. In my opinion, I can't explain them. So I rate these two albums too high or too low? Let me know.